Hey folks, Philly Boy J here, back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a super delicious, zesty Italian pasta salad. All right, folks, so you know I've been uploading a lot of salad recipes over the last 30 days, and that's because it's the summertime. Time to sit back and unwind. Summertime. And y'all know what we do during the summertime. We throw cookouts. And what is the one thing that you have to bring to a cookout? A salad. So I'm almost done this 6-part salad series. This is the 4th. Is it the 4th? No, it's the 5th salad recipe that I'm showing you guys. And I think you guys are going to especially like this salad recipe because it doesn't have any mayo in it. It's a no mayo salad. It's for all my mayo haters. My mayo haters. My mayo haters. Let's get to it, y'all. Okay, the ingredients that you're going to need are water. You're going to need a cucumber, fresh broccoli, grape tomatoes, a red, aka purple onion, multicolored rotini noodles, zesty Italian dressing, a bunch of seasonings, grated Parmesan cheese. You're going to need some black olives, although they're optional, and some salt for the pasta water. For the full recipe, visit PhillyJCooking.com. There you'll find the full list of ingredients, all the detailed instructions, and any additional information you need to know regarding this zesty Italian pasta salad. Let's move on to the first step. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is get a large pot and place it over high heat. We're going to add some cold water. I need to add a little more than that. That's good right there. We're going to add the salt. And we're going to let this go until it comes to a boil. All right, y'all, the water has come to a boil now. So what we're going to do is add the pasta and we're going to let it go until it's tender. All right, y'all, so they look done. We don't want them to get too tender to where they're bloated and mushy. So we're going to remove the pasta now. We're going to drain the water and we're going to rinse them with some cold water. All right, we're going to let the pasta sit until it chills. Meanwhile, what we're going to do is focus on the vegetables. All right, so there's something that I sort of forgot to mention because we are working with fresh broccoli. You don't have to do this if you're using frozen broccoli. But what we're going to do is we're going to blanch the broccoli, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a medium-sized pot and we're going to fill it with cool water. And we're going to add a little salt to the water. And we're going to place this pot of salt water over high heat and wait for it to come to a boil. Okay, so while we're waiting for the water to come to a boil, what we're going to do is we're going to chop the broccoli up. We're going to remove the big piece here, the stalk. Okay. And then we're just going to rip the florets apart. All right, so we're not done. What we're going to do is cut off some of the stem. I think that's what you call it. Just some of it. And we're going to chop the florets in half. All right, we're going to add the broccoli to the boiling salt water. We're going to let them go for 2 minutes. 1.5 to 2 minutes. And while the broccoli is boiling, that gives us enough time to fill a bowl with some ice water. So fill a bowl with cold water and add a few big cubes of ice. More than a few. That's going to shock the broccoli, okay? All right, so it's been about 2 minutes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the broccoli. And now we're just going to add the broccoli to the cold ice water now. And we just want to let the broccoli sit in this cold ice water for about 2 to 3 minutes. Just until it's no longer hot. And then we're going to remove them. All right, now we're going to remove the broccoli from the cold ice water. And we're going to move on to the next step. And focus on the other vegetables. Okay. Yep, they're nice and chilled. Look at that color. They're a perfect texture too. Tender, but still have some firmness. Just the way you want them. All right, we're going to focus on the cucumber. What we're going to do is peel it first. We're now going to slice it in half. We're going to remove the seeds. We're going to flip them over. Slice them in half, lengthwise. We're actually going to do this a couple times. We're going to turn them and slice them widthwise. Let's remove the skin. Slice it in half. Okay, and just take some really small pieces like this. So now we're just going to slice the grape tomatoes. And we're not going to be using many of these either. Yeah. All done. All right, y'all, so it's time to combine everything. So what we're going to do first is add the rotini to a large mixing bowl. We're going to add the dressing. Get all that up in there. We're going to add the seasonings. And we're going to fold it well. Smells good. We're going to add the vegetables now. We're going to add the olives. Fold it in. Look at that. Colorful. Last but not least, we're going to add the grated Parmesan cheese. You can add meat to this if you want. You can add blocks of whatever your favorite cheese is if you want. Like blocks of cheddar cheese. You can add slices of like beef pepperoni or pork pepperoni. This is a really versatile salad. All right, let me taste this. Get a cucumber and a tomato. Let me get a black olive. Yep. That's it. That cheese. That cheese make it pop. Yep. Yep. That's it. You're gonna cover this with plastic wrap and place it in the refrigerator so it can chill. And that's all she wrote, folks. Hope you guys enjoy it. I definitely know that my mayo haters, will enjoy this salad. Later. See you soon. Philly Boy J.